It takes a lot of effort for them to even move one step towards you.
Those make pretty good waves. Jaron.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Your name? Bob. Could use your help too. We're gonna maybe have you guys do the middle station. We have these panels. We're gonna try the panels instead of, I think, the posts. Okay, we're gonna get the leveler right now. See a red line right around where that green is?
Line, yeah.
This way a little bit. To your right. Press it once to turn on, then double press it. Okay, hold on. Keep it right there.
Let's say this is the light that you see. You just mark where you put it is.
So it might be that big, you're saying?
I don't think so. I think it'll be under a foot for sure. And then we're gonna have one of these panels in the middle, and then when we have both ones hitting at the same height, then we'll just move the panel in between. The middle people will. And then wherever it crosses the panel, that's it. Then we're done. Okay, where's the...
We're ready.
I got a big beam, so you're gonna see it. I just wanna make sure you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it, but it's kind of high. It's high.
High?
Yeah.
There?
Or go up a little bit.
Up a little bit.
Up a little, you said.
There.
There?
Yeah, just keep it there. Keep it there.
Yeah, right about there looks good. You got it?
I think the beam's gonna be too big though.
We want you to narrow
The beam.
the beam.
Okay,
It's too big for us. It's going to be way too big for them.
absolutely. Okay. Tell me if the beam gets smaller right now.
That's what we need.
Okay, tell me if it gets smaller. There.
The beam was taking up the whole panel.
I should work on the beam first.
I think you should work on that beam first.
Are the specs on that laser that it should get to that small of a dot at that distance?
With the focuser, yeah, it should be at least less than 4 feet. Okay, I got it on a pretty tight beam, so I'm gonna try and find you right now. Okay, I see the light.
Yes, I definitely see that.
There we go.
Same size?
Thanks, you too. They're all leaving. So.
Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind.
But we should leave.
You too.
Take 2 hours.
I know. I know, but I'm not gonna just.
You have to figure out that laser.
Yeah, I know. Bob, I'm gonna shoot it, and if you don't see it any smaller, then we're gonna have to reassess this. Is it a smaller beam?
No, it's not a smaller beam. Yeah, it's the same. 15 feet wide.
Man. I don't know what to do.
Not today.
You'll come back.
We have to, yeah. And you just gotta figure out the way to make it work.
Well, a sellout crowd is expected in North Carolina this weekend. Forget this, the Flat Earth International
This is Hollywood for her.
Well, in a way, for me too.
Are we twinkling? There we go. I drove 1,150 miles yesterday, so...
I traveled from Ireland then to Iceland.
Oh, you came even further.
Hello, Bob. How are you? Hug or handshake or how about both? This room is big. What if I trip when I walk up there? You know, like something like that. I know. Used to the safety of you two.
Hey, is Mark here?
He's busy being Mark Sargent.
Sweet. Look, I got my...
I have one too. I didn't put it on. What does it say?
Well, why would you put it on? It's not fashionable. You changed outfits, obviously.
Hey, pleasure.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm excited. I'm really excited. I'm hoping we can fill the place.
I think ODD is really regretting. And I told him, I go, the idea of Mark and Patricia as operatives is laughable. I mean, and nothing against you. I'm just
No,
saying,
no,
that's
no,
so
I get it.
ridiculous. You know?
It's like, come on, man. I still don't believe it.
Hello. Anybody going to the Flat Earth Conference? Okay, first off, they're not at a real Flat Earth Conference. That's more a military play using Hollywood assets, which explains why Dennis Luca, who's playing the character Mark Sargent, owned by Joe Reel or Ralph Reel, if that's his real name, has access to interview people in the Air Force and the military.
So it's like, so you think I'm a guy named Joe or a guy named Dennis?
I said, look, I checked out Mark Sargent. I did the forensic analysis of it. I'm telling you, what Mark is saying is true.
Now, the sad part of this is that a lot of people bought a ticket, and they said there's no refunds. So if I were to put out a video exposing Mark Sargent, well, they keep the money. Now, you're probably too scared to go.
It's a lot of people not to come. And I'm like, usually, you know, because they understand, they're not going to refund. Right. It's money out the window. They're all excited. I was just like, maybe he's out of point. Maybe this is a setup, and maybe we have to be careful.
But I've been saying this for, I don't know, like since this guy showed up.
People say, because of you, I'm not going. Or because of Patricia, I'm not going. I couldn't believe the amount of people that came to me. And they're just like, I'm in line with him. I'm going to take that stand.
I just let you call me delusional. I let you call me crazy. Why? Because I'm the one who came up with the flat Earth.
Cryptos Media proudly presents the first annual Flat Earth International Conference.
This is amazing, absolutely amazing. This is a time that we've all been waiting for. This is now becoming something that cannot be ignored. Unfortunately, some people, didn't attend this year. It's okay. Look, we have our differences. We may not agree with one another, and we can choose to get all wrapped on that, or we can sit here and we can be here and we can grow saying, you know what? We all agree we're not on a spinning ball flying through space. This will continue to grow. This will get bigger and honestly change the world.
This one right here was number 2. And then this one's number 33. And then the latest one here is this little simple one. This is number 36.
It is a privilege and an honor to bring out Jaron Campanella.
When this all started, I was looking for the truth. You guys know that. And deep down inside, I think everybody knows that it's flat.
This is called the Flat Earth Rider. This is the front brake right here. We turn the brake on, it lights the crystals up. These are models of the flat Earth. And then the latest one was this map circulating around, showing other continents outside of our world.
This is so life-affirming, and I think that this whole event is going to have a healing effect on the whole Flat Earth community.
Well, I really liked that. That was really interesting. I got like chills from it and was like, yeah.
It's going to be tough to actually see. No, it's the house lights we're going to bring up.
But don't bring up the light. Don't bring up the lights too far. Go time.
Mark Sargent's the guy that kicked this off for me.
For me, it was the second video, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate, was the infamous Flat Earth Clues.
I click on that video, and the first words I hear, This is a Reader's Digest version of the Flat Earth Theory and some of the more interesting topics.
I hear a lot of things about Mark Sargent, but one thing I can say is that Mark Sargent is one of the hardest work